What's going on, guys? Jeff Weibel here, and in this video I'm going to show you guys some tactics to optimize your social media. Let's go.
Well, that's pretty cool. Welcome to Times Square.
One of the most important things you guys can do immediately to improve social media is to smash that like button right now. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Let's get into it. Okay, so I know you guys are saying like, but Jeff, I'm so busy, I'm running around, I'm doing my businesses, you know, I'm a real estate agent and I'm able to do a lot of social media still, but you guys are busy. Give me a way that I can speed this up because I don't have all this time for this social media. So here's a little tip you guys can do. I really want you guys to purchase this program. I make $0 off of it, but get a program like Hootsuite. And what Hootsuite is, it's an auto posting platform where you're able to do a base work throughout the week. So for example, if you get a lot of pictures throughout the week and other articles you want to post, you can post for LinkedIn, for Twitter, for Instagram, YouTube. What Hootsuite is, it's a program that you can auto post an entire week's worth of stuff. You can post an entire month's worth of stuff if you have the time and set up your entire week. And what I want you guys to do is set up the week so it's nice and baseline. You got some photos coming, hitting, you got some videos hitting, and it's just gonna be the easy stuff that you post. You're gonna wanna ask engaging questions on your Instagram. You're gonna wanna put business articles on your LinkedIn. You're gonna wanna put some news on the Twitter, on the Twitter. And this is gonna lead to a really good base of social media throughout the week. The beauty is you only have to spend 1 hour, two hours maybe on a Sunday and sort this out. So anytime you have some downtime, or always pick a Sunday or whatever you're gonna do, start doing your Hootsuite for the entire week. Gives you this baseline. Now this isn't like the greatest stuff because it's just auto post at certain times. You can really start studying when your audience will be online and for different reasons why they would click this and why not. But now that you have the base, what you can do is sprinkle in the day stuff. So that's the stories on Instagram, and that's going live on Facebook. And this is all the stuff that's spontaneous in the moment, but you have all the normal pictures covered throughout the week. This is what the top people do, you know, except for probably Gary Vaynerchuk, who's probably really posting all his stuff, but it's really hard to keep up with this because you forget, like, right, oh, I gotta be doing LinkedIn, and then you forget Twitter, and oh, I gotta be doing Twitter, then you forget Instagram. But if you can just set a baseline throughout the week, it's gonna really help engagement. I recently shared something on Instagram, which auto shared over to Twitter, and somebody texted me about it already. And I was like, yes, LinkedIn worked. But he's like, no, actually I saw it on Twitter. And I was like, yeah, Twitter for the win. And I had been ignoring Twitter forever. So all of a sudden I started implementing the Hootsuite strategies and doing this. It's led to business immediately. And these are places where I'm not really strong at, is LinkedIn or Twitter. So now that you got the base covered, you're allowed to sprinkle in all this other information. And then, you know, you guys know me if you're following me on Instagram. I love to go on Instagram stories all day long. It is like my vlog that I don't have to edit because editing sucks. But that's why you can go live all the time. And guys, who cares if your hair's out of place or whatever? Just go live. Your public really like to see this. Now, you guys know I'm a real estate agent, but if your Instagram page or your LinkedIn, if you're just posting on Instagram the pictures of homes, and I pull up people's accounts all the time. Home, I sold another one, no, sold. There's no personality, and they're not building their brand. They're just showing a bunch of homes. Nobody's ever gonna wanna follow these accounts. They have no likes on it. There's no engagement in the DMs about them, and it's really poor. Over on LinkedIn, if you're just posting stats about an area because you're a real estate agent, that is boring, guys. Nobody cares about that. Hey, beat the stats. Don't even worry about the stats. That's what I always say. Use the stats as a base, but you know, come on guys, beat the comps. My local board just produced the stats of June home sales. Do you know how many real estate agents just forwarded it and copy and pasted it and said it was all their own? And you know, buy real estate right now, look at these stats. Like, that's all they're really trying to do in social media. It's not enough because the public just saw that amongst everybody else. They probably ignored it because they already own a home, so it's ridiculous. But regardless of what business you're in, if you're a real estate agent or you're trying to sell cars, show your personality. So use Hootsuite. Get a base throughout the week. So if you went to the cottage this weekend and you got some sweet shots, set up those shots all throughout the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so that they're gonna be coming out. And If it's too boring for that, just only put them on Throwback Thursday and stuff like that. Just play around with it, see what works with your audience. So it brings me to number 2. Make sure you guys are keeping it real. Like I said, nobody cares about any dollar value that you sold something on, but they want to know about how you felt about it. So make sure you tell them about that. And you can be excited about a sale sometimes. At least your public's going to see that. You know, I don't know what mortgage brokers do all day, but if they told me that they were crumpling up all my deals and throwing them in the garbage, that'd probably be a pretty fun Instagram account to follow, rather than just telling me what the mortgage rates are all day, because that's relatively boring. I have the Google, I can find that out. So be different, guys, if you want to attract customers and business in whatever it is you do. Okay, number 3, and this one's going to be really challenging, but it doesn't have to be. You may have to hire somebody out for it, but let's say you're shooting a video like this and it's a long form content. What I want you guys to do is break this down into micro content, and we're able to then take a long video and cut it up and be able to post this onto Instagram and take the story of what I'm talking about and write an article about it in LinkedIn and maybe tweet some news about that you just talked about this. Whatever. This is a very powerful strategy, and it's used by top people. If you ever watch anybody that gives a keynote speech today, and they're all over Instagram, they do an hour-and-a-half keynote speech, and then from there it becomes a YouTube video, and they may break up some of the stories within the keynote speech, and then from in there it becomes even more micro content. So from like one and a half hour talk, these top people are able to produce multiple pieces of social media across a platform. So if you're ever doing any lives anywhere, you may be able to save that content, break it up into micro content, and post it throughout other processes. Trying to make it nice and easy for you guys, but that would be a really good tip, is to use what you already have existing and put it on there. Within my LinkedIn, what I was doing, you guys know I have all these YouTube videos. I've been taking them recently, grabbing them, putting them in the schedule in Hootsuite, and writing a little 3 or 4 sentences that says, "You won't believe that this cat saved me $20,000. Maybe there's people on LinkedIn that have never ever even knew about this YouTube thing and came over here. What I'm trying to do is bring people over to the YouTube from the LinkedIn, and they're all, you know, this channel is all about real estate and business and everything, so it's really relevant. Obviously, you can't just post some normal cat videos over on LinkedIn, because they're not going to come over, but to business-minded people, and you know, Gary Vee's been telling us that LinkedIn is the thing that's being ignored so much. I kind of found a quick little hack. I have all this content, might as well utilize it. I don't have time to post it every freaking day on LinkedIn. That's why I'm using the Hootsuite. So really encourage you guys, get the Hootsuite. If you get it, let me know down below, but I've been loving it so far. And it just, like I said, it just does like the bare minimum baseline, and then I can add into there when I'm feeling spontaneous. Because remember, guys, you got to put the social in social media. So many people come and say, "Oh, I know I have to do social media," so then they just post random stuff. It's not about that. You got to really engage with your people. You got to write back. That's the problem. I've seen on people's real estate accounts where the public asked the question, like, "How much is the house?" and the person owning the account never even responded. It's social media. You don't just put it out there. You got to respond to them and say, "It's this. Do you want to go see it? Or I have an open house this weekend. Come for a cookie," whatever. That's the kind of stuff I want you guys to start trying, is being more social in the media. So, and like I said, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be professional. The public is expecting it to be quick and dirty. They want to see your life, and they're going to buy more with you no matter what you're selling, because they see that you're a real person. So if you guys can take all those tips, I know you're gonna be successful at whatever it is you do. So really start trying to do that. Remember, get Hootsuite, start a schedule, maybe every Sunday night you're gonna redo it. Remember, buy Hootsuite, set up an entire month worth of social media. Let me know down in the comments if you actually buy it. I really wish I had an affiliate link. Why I like Hootsuite so much is because there's a book called The 80-20 Principle, and you guys wanna be spending 20% of your time to produce 80% of results. And this was also talked about in Tim Ferriss' 4-Hour Work Week. Both books I'll put down a link in the description. You guys can purchase them. I own them. They're amazing books. And within this, it's really going to use your time wisely. So you're going to put a little bit of effort in to produce massive results. So in conclusion, guys, make sure you guys get the Hootsuite. Tell me about it below. Also, have a schedule. Do this every Sunday night so that you can just crush the week throughout other stuff and just do lives and Instagram stories. And guys, keep it real. Don't overthink it too much. A lot of it disappears in 24 hours anyways. Just put it out there. Your public's just gonna wanna watch your journey. And if you can really get to a level of multiple content, start making micro content that goes with all your platforms, on the Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. So guys, I really appreciate you watching this. Like, let me know down below in the comment section if any of this helped you guys. And I would love to DM with you guys on Instagram, so make sure to send me a DM. And we'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. Watch one of these.
Oh yeah, that's for 10.
Hello, Sadie. Yeah. Hello, baby Sadie. Hi. Just kidding.